evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. The Galaxy Warrior's making his way down to the ring, and he does so with a confidence where he knows he put all the hard work in, and he's ready to explode inside those ropes. Allen's coming to the ring with his entourage of cornermen, but they look calm, cool, and collected. Hard to believe that they're going to be firing off punches within moments.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Allen's damaged by a left hand.
Now put him away.
Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by the Galaxy Warrior.
Finish with a hug.
So we're underway here, round number one. Such a distinct advantage as to who the faster guy is, Teddy, who's got the speed. How does the opponent have to deal with that?
Well, it's not just the hand speed, it's the foot speed. And as far as that goes, I think the opponent needs to cut the ring down a little bit. You know, be like a linebacker in football. Don't follow him around, but just move parallel, shrink that ring.
He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Halfway through this round here. To go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Well-targeted left hand by the Galaxy Warrior. Now there's the jab. Raging Bull showing you a little defensive skill there. Allen stunned, and he is hurt. Round comes. Joe and Teddy with you here ringside. Teddy, you know, you really got to admire how accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whatever he misses, counter.
Here you go.
Where's your body work? Hit the body.
Allen's fine. I'm looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocked, and I'm telling you, he looks perfectly good. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Raging Bull. Missed the body shot. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep.
Nice.
Made him miss, made him pay.
Devastating blow by Raging Bull. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Raging Bull's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Now hugging on the inside. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Allen. Oh, I like the way he went to the body with that hook. The countdown, the final moments of this round. End of the round. And this is a little bit hard to take if you're sitting back at home watching this fight and saying, I just don't get it. I mean, if you want to win the fight, you have to throw punches.
Maybe he doesn't want to win the fight. See, you're taking for granted that...
What, is he scared? He's fearful?
Hey, everybody's scared. Anyone who's in that ring is scared. He's not controlling his fear. He's not taking it, and that's for people in all aspects of life, whatever they do. You have to take whatever it is that can intimidate you, and you got to put it on the side and say, okay, right now, I'm not going to let that get in the way. Letting it get in the way.
Unable to make an impact there by Raging Bull. Raging Bull scoring with that right hand.
Nice work, nice work.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Nice.
Not much action as he just ties up.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Blocks the headshot.
Head and body.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Come on, kid.
Piercing jab.
Come on, kid.
How about that body shot by Allen?
Brace yourself.
Move your head.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. The Galaxy Warriors done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand.
This is your night. Keep closing the gap. When you get close to him, fast combinations to the body. He doesn't like those shots to the body.
Left, right.
You're fighting his rhythm, okay? Don't fight his fight. There's no need to fight his style. You're not...
Ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 4, but I still think that either fighter could take complete control of this fight. He's up around right now. And he's holding. The Galaxy Warriors proving to be elusive.
Looking good. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good accuracy with that
that's
uppercut.
it.
You see him holding on.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Relax, relax.
You know, when we sat with these guys yesterday in preparation for this broadcast, we asked them, all right, what's your favorite punch? They both had the same response. We like them all.
Oh, that's a smart fighter because you want to be as versatile, as rounded as possible.
That's what I want to see.
Uppercut.
Allen's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. What an impact that left hand just made by Raging Bull. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Galaxy Warrior.
Nice.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Very nice defensive guard there. Raging Bull's approach that we just saw in that last round, it cannot continue. His work rate has to increase, doesn't it, Teddy?
If he wants to win this fight, if he doesn't want to just survive. And that is the question. And that is in his mind, in his heart.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Attaboy.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Pace yourself.
Keep working the jab. Good.
Up top with the right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Halfway through this round.
Oh, you're doing great. It's okay. Pay him back.
Hook right on the belt line. And he ties up on the inside.
Nice work. Nice work.
Good body shot. The right hand came home. That is a sharp uppercut by the Galaxy Warrior. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Good flush shot by the Galaxy Warrior. The Galaxy Warrior showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
You had him that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy.
Okay, listen to me. When he misses with a punch, counter. There you go. Listen, you need...
The start of the 6th round.
Good job. Back to the body.
Focus.
Flush right hand to the head. Not able to land the headshot. Raging Bull's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Allen's just a sitting target here now. I mean, you know where to find him each and every time you come on the attack.
Yeah, he's very predictable. He needs to get on those feet a little bit, start to change his place in that ring.
Halfway through round 6.
Keep pushing.
Body shot, the left hand.
You got this one.
Oh, his opponent scores, but now a good punch there by the Galaxy Warrior. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Allen. 10 seconds remaining in this round. That was another great round from him. He seems so fresh, Teddy. I can't imagine what kind of training camp he had to be this fresh this late in the fight.
Well, I can imagine. You know, I had my spies in there. They were telling me that they took a page out of the training book of the great Rocky Marciano. They went into the swimming pools during the day, and they were doing punching for a half an hour underwater. That is one of the reasons you're seeing the results you're seeing tonight.
Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Listen, he's done. He is done. I want you to double up that gym.
Here we are, the start of another round, and if everything goes according to the way the first half of this fight went, he's going to be coasting in for an easy win.
Well, if his opponent goes along with it, he definitely will, but maybe he'll change the script a little, flip the script a bit.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Galaxy Warrior. Raging Bull's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
Effective work with that flush overhand right.
Get in there.
Not able to connect with the uppercut.
There you go. Move your head.
Zones in on that overhand right. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And round 7 comes to an end.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths. That's it. Now listen, I need you to keep working the body. And when his hands drop, uppercut and hook. Okay?
your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
We got it.
You're fighting his rhythm, okay? Don't fight his fight. There's no need to fight his style. You're not gonna win
We
that
don't
way.
need that. No, throw that away.
So as you can see on Teddy's scorecard, this, for the time being, is a one-sided fight. Most would say, I don't see it changing at all. But Teddy, anything can happen in this game.
Yeah, it's kind of like being in a casino. So, you know, you're ahead, you got all those chips in front of you. It's time to walk away from the table. Well, he can't walk away from the table, but it's time to pull back on his bets a little bit. You know, keep going, but pull back a little bit. Don't get careless.
Well off the mark by Allen.
Jump on him. Nice.
Good defense, just covering up down low. The Galaxy Warriors putting on a show here. Defensively putting on a show.
And it's helping his offense because, you know, he's creating holes. He's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
Beat him to the punch.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. A knifing left hand by Allen. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. The Galaxy Warriors able to land a nice clean left hand. Allen's been stunned. Look at that. A huge shot rains down, and he's on the floor.
And he has a decision to make, a choice to make right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Allen's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And round 8 comes to an end. The Galaxy Warriors in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
Allen's recovered nicely here. The start of this round, and he is proving to me at least that what happened in that last round is having no effect on this round. Raging Bull's work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree.
Big shot he just scored with. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Allen's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down.
Back to the body. All right, let's do it.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by the Galaxy Warriors. Halfway through the 9th round.
Head and body. Head and body.
Solid hook upstairs. Now he ties up there.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Come on, kid, focus. Pace yourself.
Allen's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
That's it. That's it.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. Big shot comes crashing home. Some way, somehow, he's got to try to get up. Allen's down, and he looks to be out.
Now we're going to see what's inside this man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. This fight is over. Allen's unable to get up and continue on. The Galaxy Warriors knockout here is a stunner. This fight was clearly going to go the distance and go to the judges.
You know what? You just said it. You just explained. You just put a blueprint out to why this fight was a knockout. He thought it was going the distance, and he got a little careless. He assumed something. He was not alert, and now he's out.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.